Recently, I read an article from a scientific journal in which the author stated that in the past 30 years, up to 50% of the approved drugs are derived either directly or indirectly from natural sources. That would be primarily from herbs. He also stated that in the area of cancer, from the 1940s to the present, of 175 molecules that are being used to treat cancer, 85 are directly or indirectly from natural sources. Do herbs really work? Do they have beneficial healing properties? Well, if you want to know the answer to that question, ask the pharmaceutical industry. They know. Here's what they do. They'll take an herb that has known health benefits in the body, and they will try to analyze it and figure out what it is, what compound or compounds are in that herb that create those beneficial effects. And then they make a drug out of it. Now, I'm not being critical. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just explaining how it works. They don't just take some plant and say, let's see what this plant can do. Let's see what it contains. The article also states that to date, 35,000 to 70,000 plants have been screened for their medicinal uses. The author also says, and I'm going to put this in lay terms, that 80% of plant-derived drugs are used for the same purposes that the plant or the herb was used for or is used for, because the human race has been using herbs for healing for who knows how long. So do herbs work? Of course they do. To say otherwise would be foolish. In many cases, we know what natural compounds are in the herbs and how they act on the human body. Herbal therapy can be absolutely amazing. And one of the nice things about it is that, for the most part, herbs don't have the side effects that drugs have. Some people will undoubtedly say, well, if the herb worked and the drug is derived from the herb, then why not just take the drug? Well, here's the difference. The compounds in herbs don't exist there in isolated form. They are accompanied by numerous other compounds, and they work together synergistically. When you take one compound out of an herb and you isolate it, you concentrate it, you synthesize it, things change. That's one reason why the drug has to be prescribed and has to be used properly, and has numerous side effects, in many cases very dangerous side effects, whereas the herb had none of those. Some of the most beneficial herbs have been used for who knows how long by the human race as food. I don't know of any drug that can make that claim. Look at cayenne, cilantro, garlic, turmeric. There are many others.